Well, welcome everybody. Here we are on part 6 already.
Stupid!
And old Buzz is feeling a little lazy, and he needs to do some cabinet work, so he's stalling as much as he can. And he just wants to play around.
Lazy bum.
So, you're looking at a record I got. It's in very bad condition. I got it for $5.
Be a wonderful bargain.
This is Glenn Miller record. This side is Rug Cutter's Swing. The other side is Pennsylvania 65000. This is probably the worst record I've got as far as condition is. You can see some of the scratches there. It's got this thing embedded in here. I don't know what, it's sticky and it won't come off.
Spray that thing for bugs?
You see the scratches here?
Yes.
This must have been played 1,000,000 times. What I want to do here is play the record as a before. Then I'm going to clean it with my secret solution. Then we'll play it again after and see if there's any difference. I doubt if anything can save this record, but we might be able to get it a little bit more playable. So let's take a look at how it sounds. Okay, let's just play a few seconds of it here and you'll see how scratchy it is. Let's clean this baby up and see if we can just get it a little bit better. Alright, we'll be right back. Okay, for starters, just going to use some Dawn dishwashing soap here, and we're going to put it on with a brush. Let it soak for a while. But before I do that, I want to put this just to protect the crummy label that's on there, or what's left of the label.
I have a sad story to tell you. It may hurt your feelings a bit. Last night when I walked into my bathroom, I stepped in a big pile of shaving cream. Be nice and clean. Shave every day and you'll always look keen. I think I'll break off with my girlfriend. Her antics are queer, I'll admit. Each time I say, darling, I love you, she tells me that I'm full of shaving cream. Be nice and clean. Shave every day and you'll always look keen. Our baby fell out of the window. You think that her head would be split, but good luck was with her that morning. She fell in a barrel of shaving cream. Be nice and clean. Shave every day and you'll always look keen. An old lady died in a bathtub. She died from a terrible fit. In order to fulfill her wishes, she was buried in 6 feet of shaving cream. Be nice and clean. Shave every day and you'll always look keen. When I was in France with the army, one day I looked into my kit. I thought I would find me a sandwich, but the darn thing was loaded with shaving cream. Be nice and clean. Shave every day and you'll always look keen. And now, folks, my story is ended. I think it is time I should quit. If any of you feel offended, stick your head in a barrel of shaving cream. Be nice and clean. Shave every day and you'll always look keen.
Well, it's time to tabulate the votes. We had quite a response. Close to 80 people left a message. Some didn't vote, but most of you did. As you can see, if you see your name there.
You really should have voted, Homer.
It wouldn't have made a difference.
Here's one from Bones. It says, the piezo is not even worth considering compared to the others.
Say what?
Then I responded, but the woman on the piezo element was hot, don't you think?
Yes, indeed.
Here's one from Cool Blue Lights. He likes number 1.
Hakuna Matata.
What else we got here? Scott Johnson wants numero uno. Moslack likes the last one. Sandy Candy likes number 3.
Hello.
Here's Antique Radio and TV says, don't take this wrong, Buzz, but that piezo, oh please, gag me with a spoon. Nice experiment, though. If it were me, I'd be staying with the Shure.
You betcha.
Here's Lockmeister says, Buzz, I just wanted to mention that you are a genius. Probably even a super genius. Well, thank you, Lockmeister.
You're welcome.
That's very nice of him. Here's one from Daryl. The original Shure cartridge sounds the best, and the new ceramic cartridge is a close second.
Yep.
Here's Paul Miguel, number 3 ceramic cartridge.
Yes!
I got a message from David Farrow, who's a Scotsman.
I'm rich and I'm dead sexy.
I asked him if he liked the Dickel's Corner, where Dickel had his segment on kilts, and he said yes, he did.
Our slogan is, if it's no Scottish, it's crap!
Then he says, thanks for replying. Lovely to talk to you. Ta-ta, the no, Buzz. I'm not sure what that means. I'll have to look that up. Truck Stuff said with his headphones, the best was on the ceramic.
Damn right.
Here's Stig from Sweden, says he didn't vote, but he says, so you're using a nut lathe. He was talking about the adjustable wrench. I guess in Sweden they call that a nut lathe. And I told him, here we call it a crescent wrench or adjustable wrench. Mr. Zone 1242 from the UK
Blimey!
goes for number 1. And so that's the way it was. James Lucas says they all sounded like crap, so he didn't want to vote. He wanted me to get something new. Well, that ain't gonna happen. Vin A from Brooklyn Antique Radios votes for number 1. Jet Jockey likes number 1. Keep it original. Here's Scott TV 1962. He says, not even close, Buzz. Original. So then he says, close enough to keep it original, baby.
Hell yeah!
That's what we expected of him. Number 1, the original from John Schroeder. The voting is very close, very close. Here's John from Arkansas. Hands down number 1, Buzz. Great comparative test, old man. Regards, John.
All right.
Then I answered him, you're a wise man like old Buzz, I agree. Then I say, wait a minute. You're a wise man. I'm just a wise guy. Thank you, John from Arkansas. Here's John Curtis. He says, as an audio engineer, my ears prefer the warmth and slightly lower distortion of the Shure. However, the ceramic is pretty close second. Now I have to agree with John. The ceramic has better amplitude, but it also enhances the scratches. That's something you probably couldn't hear that well, but being here on site, the newer one just enhances the scratches, although it may sound better.
Yes.
Here's Rollerballed. I like number 3, the new cartridge, best.
Yes, I do.
Here's Gary Teeters. Thanks, Buzz. Number 1 sounded best to me. Mike 1946 says number 1, Buzz. I've never gotten such an overwhelming response than this vote here. Here's some guy from Sweden, I guess. Jürgen Driesen. My vote is number 3. Number 1, most original. That's his favorite. So, you have voted. It's time to tally the votes. Let's do that. Oh, here's Old 64 Goat. He likes number 3 the best. Then he says, did you know Betty White is almost as old as Uncle Dorkle? Alright, let's see some hard numbers, okay? Here we go. Well, here's one of the cabinets. This is the cabinet that the radio was inside. But I don't know which cabinet to use. Let's take a close look at them and see which one is in better shape, okay? This one has got a lot of scratches on top.
Yeah.
As you can see there. As we move up more, a lot of discoloration there.
Might be crummy.
And some deep scratches there. Here's the side of it.
Take a look for yourself.
Scratches here. This bottom portion looks like either it was painted or something and everything's just come off on it. Now this inside here is in very good condition.
Oh yes, very nice.
Although the hinge has got a lot of corrosion on it. And this thing, it rubs on here. Should be more of a gap in here. It rubs there. The Philco decal is in good shape.
I like it. I like it.
These decals here look okay. So, which one should I use, huh? Let's go out in the garage and take a close look at the one out there.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, here's the final tally here. We got number 1 and number 3 under Sounds Better. I've got either, neither, they all sound like crap. Like number 3, but leave number 1 in. And then the Toenail, number 4, got 1 vote. So, let's add this up, okay? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 35 for the original Shure. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 32. Oops. 32 for number 3. Since we were doing this on the pretense which sounds better, they like number 3, got 4 more votes. Woohoo! So that's 36. 36 for number 3 and 35 for number 1. But they liked number 3 but leave number 1 in. So that's also 4 more votes for number 1.
Suffering sciatica.
So, the winner by default is number 1. And Buzz hasn't cast his vote yet. I vote for number 1. So we got 40. 40 to 36. Number 1 stays in. And let me tell you this. Number 1 deserves to be in there. It may not have the best fidelity and amplitude as the number 3, but it's been around for 70 years, and by golly, it's going to live its life in that record player until it craps out, at which point I will put in number 3. So everybody wins here, and we get to see the old number 1 just keep playing and playing until he can't play anymore. So that's the name of that tune, as old Beretta used to say. Thanks everybody for voting. You're alright. Thumbs up to my subscribers. Okay, we're outside.
Yes, sir.
This is the top of the other one, and as you can see, it looks pretty good here.
Say, that's pretty good.
Not too many scratches. But this side here, looks like somebody tried to take the stain off it.
No kidding.
But otherwise, not too bad.
It's not good either.
I could probably take some lacquer thinner off and take this finish off
Good idea. Right.
to the bare wood to get rid of some of the stain and just restain this part here. I would probably leave this just like it and just touch it up a little bit. Let's take a look inside of it. Now that wood looks really beautiful there. And the side looks okay too. This finish looks pretty good. There's the other side, and not too many scratches on it.
Beautiful, Chumley. Beautiful.
So overall, this looks like a better candidate to use. And I don't think it's going to take too much work
Want to bet?
to fix this up here. There's some discoloration here. Hopefully that won't be too difficult.
Piece of cake, baby.
This Philco decal looks in good shape.
Well.
So, I think we're going to use this.
Bingo.
Remember last week I was looking at the motor mounts and there was a gap on there and it was like floating up and down? Well, I asked John from Arkansas to check his, and so he sent me this video. Let's take a look at it.
Well, I figured why make you wait there, Buzz. I just took a couple of minutes and went out and got it. As you can see, I have the same problem you got. But, you know, I don't think it's a problem. I think it's supposed to be like that. I think that when you put it in there, it goes down and it's just kind of a little shock mount on there. Gives the motor an opportunity to move around if need be. I don't know. There has to be some kind of thought into that design.
And I ended up taking those extra grommets out and leaving it in the floating position. Okay, here it is. After it's cleaned up, it still looks bad. It's got so many deep scratches, it's ridiculous, but see how it sounds anyway. That one piece of, I don't know what it was, a dead bug or something that was squashed in it, I finally got that out. So, let's hear Glenn Miller, huh? Well, that sounded better, I can say that. And it didn't skip when that went to that part where the dead bug was. So I can safely say that a nice shave was good for it.